Well, the Conqueror Bureau project is complete, and this is the Conqueror. The Conqueror was a Lion-class battleship, and 6 were planned, but none were built. They were all suspended in 1939. It was an improvement on the King George class of battleships. Let's take a look at the commander. You can see I don't have anybody set up yet, so I just got this ship out of the Bureau. So let's go ahead and take a look at the commander. The commander is Andrew Cunningham. The base trait is Concentrated Devastation. It increases the shell grouping of your battleship's main guns. As for inspirations, I have Revel, which quickens the reload time of your battleship's main guns. The second inspiration is Robert Juillard, which increases your battleship's AP shell penetration. As for skills, I have Flammable Cannoneer to increase the main battery range and shell grouping of your battleship. It does increase the chances of catching fire, but that generally isn't much of a problem. The second skill is Gyrating Drill Bits. It increases the main battery traverse speed and AP shell damage at the cost of decreased maximum speed. I guess I'm more concerned about the accuracy and the shell damage rather than the speed of the battleship. The third skill is Marksmanship. It increases the main battery shell grouping for any ship type, but reduces their rudder shift time. So here you see between these skills, and even the fourth skill down here, Reaching Out XXL, increases the maximum range of the main battery. I'm looking to maximize the lethality of the battleship and its guns. As far as the legendary skill, I have him ranked up to 16.2. The .2 is the legendary rank, and I have selected Will to Rebuild. It increases the HP generation rate when the repair party is active. So you can see I don't have any upgrades for the ship, so let's go ahead and install the upgrades. The first upgrade is Aiming Systems Mod 1. The second upgrade is either Propulsion Mod 2 or Steering Gears Mod 2. I'm going to select Propulsion Mod 2 instead of Steering Gears, as the ship is already agile. Third upgrade is either Concealment System Mod 1 or Target Acquisition. I'm going to go with Concealment Mod 1. For the fourth upgrade, I'm going to select Main Battery Mod 3. Main battery reload time is reduced by 12%, though the main battery traverse speed is slowed down by 13%. I'm going to go ahead and do that. The main battery traverse speed was kind of quick anyway. So let's go look at the loadout. You can see we have the normal high explosive shells and armor piercing shells. As far as the consumables, we have damage control party, repair party, and enhanced secondary targeting. We are not able to change this like you can with other battleships. Okay. I'm not going to run any boosters. As for the camouflage, I am going to create a permanent camouflage out of the Union Jack camo. And so here you hold down the square button to convert 12 of the camos to a permanent camo. And you see it's a grade 1 premium camouflage. And the sea detectability and incoming fire dispersion is 0.5%. We're going to select that. Alright, so that's what the ship looks like. That is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the stats. Survivability is 74,600. Torpedo damage reduction is 28%. As far as the artillery, firing range is 19.3 kilometers, which is pretty good. Reload time is 25.2 seconds, which is pretty good. I have to think that Revel is helping out there. The traverse speed is 36.1 seconds, which is still pretty good. As far as the shell damage, HE shell damage is 7,200 with 48% of catching fire, which is great. Maximum AP shell damage is 14,300, which is pretty darn good. As for the secondary armament, the firing range is 5.2 kilometers, reload time is 6.7 seconds. And the secondary armament is kind of short. That's why I didn't do anything to help that out. 5.2 kilometers is too short anyway. Here are your AA defensive numbers. There are a lot of anti-aircraft guns on the ship. Maneuverability, maximum speed is 26.6 knots. We can increase that with a booster. Rudder shift time is 18.2 seconds. Which doesn't seem that great. We'll have to see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to change the upgrade to steering gears instead of the engine upgrade. As far as concealment goes, detectability by sea is 14 kilometers. Detectability by air is 11.2 kilometers. So let's take a look at the armor. Here you can see the armor is pretty much yellow around the hull, and that is great. It's purple around where the Citadel is, and that is awesome. You wouldn't really expect too many Citadel hits, but let's remove all of this armor and take a look at the Citadel like we normally do. And here you can see the Citadel does sit at the waterline or below the water. That is awesome. You can see the outer part of the hull does protect the Citadel with even more protection than the Citadel itself. So I'm going to expect that there will not be too many Citadel hits while I'm using this ship. Let's take a look at the overview. Pyromania, above average chance for HE shells to cause fire, and that is for sure with that 48%. Agile, above average ability to change direction. Let's hope that that really turns out to be the case with the upgrades we've selected. Superior HE damage, above average HE shell damage, and I think it's 7,200 or so HE shell damage. That is kind of high. Conqueror, this ship was designed as a battleship with increased firepower on the basis of the ship construction experience of the British gained during World War II. The project was notable for the 419mm main guns, which were developed in the early 1920s and were one of the most powerful British naval artillery systems. The year of design, it says, is 1949. According to Wikipedia, it does say a little bit different, but okay, I'm not going to argue with that. And with that, that's pretty much it for the setup of the ship and the commander. Let's go out in a standard battle and let's see if we can get some highlights. Alright, so we're in standard, we're in Sleeping Giant. This is my first battle with this ship. I've never run it before, so we will see how we do here. And we did spawn kind of in the middle, so I think initially I'm just gonna wait here and see how the match plays out. Let's take a look at the opposing team. There are aircraft carriers in this match, so we have to be careful with that. Alright, well, I'm going to start with HE shells and see how easily we can start a fire. Okay, I'm spotted, so I am going to start moving. See, there's airplanes, looks like torpedo bombers, 10 kilometers away. It is closing, but who knows if they're closing on me. Alright, there's some ships out there. Maybe I can target them a little bit. And the island will not be in the way. Alright, let me take a shot at the first. Got 2 hits, but they were shatters. That is not ideal. I go for this broadside Edinburgh here with this quick reload time. And you can see it looks like they tagged me for probably a Citadel hit. Some more shatters. This is not great. Yeah, these guys are just sitting out there.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Just hoping that we go out there and expose ourselves, I guess.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Some torpedoes coming. That is not great. Hopefully I can turn and kind of get out of there. Okay, they faded. Can't believe the accuracy on this thing is as terrible as it appears to be, or maybe I'm just having some bad luck.
The ship is on fire.
So here I'm getting out by myself, and this is definitely not good. I'm going to go back over under the cover of the islands. Looks like even though I spawned in the middle, my entire team left me. Alright, I'm out of range, so I am going to move back over toward the rest of my team, over toward B. Looks like a super heal on the Conqueror. That's kind of cool. There were, looked like 3 or 4 citadels that could be repaired there. That's kind of cool. A whole bunch of shatters again. So this is, this kind of sucks. And here come the shells. Looks like they missed, which is good for me. Reload already. I think he's moving backwards. I didn't see that until too late. I guess the reload time is pretty fast. But we are out of heals, so this is not really that great. Maybe I can get a good lineup on this Vanguard over here. You know, as I've played against Conquerors, I haven't really noticed that they've been all that great, so this makes me kind of dubious on the whole thing. But you can only do the best you can do, hope for the best. Yeah, that's not great. Hopefully I get behind this island so the Yamato can't get me. Try for the Vanguard. Should have targeted him. Bad on me. And it's beautiful. Vanguard's gone. Hopefully I can get a good score on the Yamato. Yeah, I'm not really expecting it. This is, Well, there I got some decent damage. No Citadel hits though, but it was decent damage. I saw one hit for 9,000.
Teammate, I need your support.
Supposed to be kind of an accurate build with Cunningham, so I don't know. Gonna try to get out of here. Ooh, that was a great hit, but these torpedoes are looking like they're gonna get me.
The ship is on fire.
Very nice. Well, alright, that's something. This is not looking good for me to last very much longer, though. Alright, well, overall, that wasn't too bad. 99,471 damage in my first standard match, right after setting up the ship and the commander. You saw it there as it happened. I guess the ship is okay. You don't really get 99,000 damage on every match that you play, so that was kind of cool. Maybe the ship does have potential. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.